Hello there everyone, and welcome to a new Dauntless video. Well, it's finally happened. A new devlog has come, and finally, they have shared a clear description of every new aspect which is launching with the Dauntless Awakening update. We've had bits and pieces of information here and there. We've had rumours, we've had speculation, but now we have a clear list of all the new things which will be coming to Dauntless and what is to follow in hopefully the near future. There's a lot of things to talk about, so without further ado, let's just dive right in. Okay, so first up we have Carcanos, or Project Crudge, which is the new behemoth which is coming to Dauntless finally. For a bit of context, this behemoth was created with help from the Dauntless community via a live stream a good few years ago. Basically, one of the Dauntless devs and artists hosted a live stream, and with help of the chat, they created this incredible looking behemoth, and finally it is launching. And not only is it launching, it's launching with a new hunting grounds island, the Twilight Domain. Twilight's Domain is set to completely replace the Twilight Sanctuary. It is an Umbral hunting ground island. It looks incredible from what we've seen of it so far, and again, I'm very much looking forward to it. Okay, then we have the new weapons and progression system, which will be completely replacing the Reforge system. We have a list of all the weapons, such as the Silver Sword, the Living Branch, Skies of Ostia, the Fury of the Mountain, the Netherlights, the Twin Suns, and the Golden Claws. They then have 11 more unique weapons they'll be adding, such as the Anvil, the Bane and Bam, the Eternal Winter, the Firestorm, the God Hand, the Hunger, the Molten Edict, the Oathkeepers, the Reaper's Edge, the Thunder Soul, and the To and Fro. Of course, with that, we're getting weapon swapping. We've known about this for a very long time. You'll be able to swap weapons with the click of a button or with a badass combo. Being able to equip 2 weapons instead of 1 will allow you to completely revamp your playstyle. Okay, so next up we have a very exciting addition coming to the game, and that is the new crowns. We now know of 2 crowns coming to the game in this update following this blog. We heard about the first crown, and it's a very good looking crown, and it will be rewarded to players who have at least 1 reforge on every weapon before the update launches at the end of the year. It's a very nice looking crown, it was quite exciting, however there was some criticism that 1 reforge wasn't enough because there's many players out there who have reforged weapons hundreds and even thousands of times. And as we come into this new system, people want to be rewarded for the hard work they've put into the game. So either the devs have went back to the drawing board, or they had it planned all along that there is another new crown, and this thing looks utterly incredible in my opinion. This will be rewarded to players who have reforged their weapons at least 10 times, so that's 10 reforges for each weapon. We then have armour progression in cells. So essentially cells will now no longer be integral parts of our build, but rather just simple buffs on the side. Cells can now only be connected to a set of armour, and they will be destroyed if you remove them, making cells much more valuable, I would say. You'll be able to level each set of armour up to level 20, and with that the new perk system, which will allow you to add more power to your builds. Then finally, for the first time in over 2 years, we have a new 50 level hunt pass. Then we have the elite level of hunt pass, where you can unlock the majority of the cosmetics and rewards. But now with that third elite tier, you're now going to be able to unlock the most amount of rewards with that tier, but also get all the perks that you would have got with the now retired Slayers Club. Of course, they stated recently that the Slayers Club will be retired from Dauntless, and this seems like the new system which is going to replace. In my opinion, it's probably a good idea, because most people are probably going to buy the most expensive level of a hunt pass instead of buying a completely separate entity that is the Slayers Club. Then talk about the new canister system. Basically state that they're aware loot boxes are a very sensitive subject. However, this is a system that's a little bit like that. However, they state that they're going to do it with integrity and transparency, and that you're not going to be wasting your money on nothing. Everything's going to be unlockable. You're not going to unlock the same rewards more than once. Basically, you're going to unlock these deep sea canisters as you would with loot boxes and other type of MMO style games, and you're going to unlock weapon transmogs. Of course, they talk about new cosmetics. There's a new armour coming to the Dauntless store, which is the God Hand armour bundle. In my opinion, it's an incredible looking armour. It has a very Greek mythological look about it. It's not going to be unlockable through gameplay or through hunt passes. It's just going to be a new armour added to the store, which they've not done for a very long time. There's going to be additions to the new questline which will connect it to the new systems, and even more experienced players will be able to play these quests and will be prompted to do so that they can understand the new systems well, which is something I am quite happy about. Often I've wanted to go back and replay Dauntless from the start. This will give me a little taste of that. I have the new loadout system. They're going to be revamping the UI and how we equip armours and how we effectively change Slayer appearances and transmogs. There's going to be new elemental statuses. For example, frost elemental effects will now freeze behemoths for up to 2 seconds instead of slowing it down. There's also going to be elemental statuses such as radiant effects and umbral. Of course there's going to be behemoth behaviour reworks. They talk about the Embermane and the Valamir getting completely new updated movesets. There's the new fauna. There's going to be 3 sets of new fauna, the Chaoxes, the Vespers and the Orquids. I would say that current fauna only serve as basically backdrops in the Hunting Ground Islands because they serve very little purpose. However, these will present a little bit more of a challenge, and they will even drop supplies which you need for crafting. Going to be streamlined buffs which have been simplified, so basically the only buffs will be might, critical, speed, vitality, defense and endurance. There's going to be some slight changes to Ramsgate itself. The middleman is being retired from Ramsgate for the time being due to the new streamlined cell update. Granny Strega is going to be taking over grenade crafting from Admiral's Eye, and Kat is going to be opening up her castle, which is next to the Broken Blade Tavern, allowing for a little bit more exploration. Basically, in summary, that is everything that's coming to this Dauntless update, and I'm aware that there's some things that they have talked about historically which are not included in this, such as the much anticipated legend hunts and pets, and they do talk about this in the summary below. Basically state that this is something they're still working on, however they're not committed to any dates at this moment, but they say that they will be sharing information that in the near future. But that's basically everything for this devlog. It has been one of the most detailed and probably the most exciting devlog we have had yet. I can imagine for players who are a bit out of the loop or those who are new to Dauntless and have no idea what it's currently going through, this will be a little bit overwhelming for you. To aid in that, there is a wonderful community of Dauntless content creators in the community that I am a part of. I'll share links to channels of some wonderful content creators in the comment section below. Please feel free to go and check those out. Alternatively, for the past year, I have been working on a Dauntless discussion podcast. I now have over 10 episodes with some wonderful other content creators from the Dauntless community. I really recommend you check that out. We talk about every single aspect of this Dauntless update. We've talked about rumours, speculation. It's got a little bit wild at times, but it's something I'm very proud of. I recommend you go and check that out if you want some even more detailed information. But that'll about do it for today. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to like, subscribe, and until next time, see you later.